These restless eyes of mine will sit into my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, drinking concrete, mind will jerk up. Tend to thinking of how boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The first carry for the former Tar Heels, Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Come on, Chad.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
So they're trying to throw a little bit of curveball. We see them throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Oh, intercepted. What a start on the 3rd play. Picked off.
Really? He quit, Chad. He quit, Chad.
More Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium.
Coming up,
a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hunt. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, it's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 33. To the air, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. Room to run inside the 20.
That's great. Good playing with you, man.
Someone could force him out.
Turn it up,
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first and 10. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it next time.
Get off me. Get off me. Look at that. All them stiff ones I was giving you there.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet. And if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find it in the end zone. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's 2 balls you got.
Running to that speed bump. You see it all the
That's
time.
2
Getting
balls.
down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and you have to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
43!
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game. They force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Ryan begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
180!
Pressure coming. Baker. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
We had Doom pick after the pick.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out with 3rd and 4. Baker now from the gun. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Just because he got on 87, he not can't see it. They got him built like young.
What he wanted to happen after the catch, he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Here's Baker to throw. Jump off Popeye's back. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there.
It's a flag on my person. What?
Kicked off by Jalen Watson. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
I'm a trigger. Me and the dude that I seen who I bumped into. We was within 5 yards. I seen the chat.
First down, here's Baker.
Look, the ball don't lie. The ball don't lie, chat. The ball do not lie, chat. They know that was my Roscoe Jenkins. The ball don't lie.
It's constantly adapting.
I bumped that boy at the 5-yard line and he threw a flag.
When you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber. Won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's a give to Hunt. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So now here's 3rd and 5.
No, chat.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice.
You guys see that dot? Did you see the dot?
First and goal.
Come on, chat. Did y'all see that dot?
Maybe even more from the time
That's
I was
what you
in
call
high
a
school all the way
dot.
here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Oh, dot.
Hunt trying things up the gut. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd goal.
Oh,
Such as some quarterbacks, Rocky, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them.
And I seen it too. Once I seen who he was playing, I'm like,
Well, too bad. No
you see? That's when you going. That's when you picking the play.
that chin strap and try to knock him backwards.
That's when you picking the play.
Stand him up and sit him down at the line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Watch this, chat. Watch how I pick him up right here, chat.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And it's
Look
incomplete on
Chat,
3rd
you
goal.
guys,
Thought he
you
had a
guys see
touchdown
it?
there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee
we gotta
the
put some
minute that
points in the
quarterback left the
game.
pocket, that D coordinator started
We
to
got
hold
to.
his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space.
We gotta put some type of points in the game, chat.
Rises to the occasion.
We going in the 2nd half, and even, hopefully we can win the 2nd half with Toppy still 31 seconds.
Reliable kicker on the
It's a lot of
sideline,
time.
and he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. Dodges another stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own
Good
20.
bounce, too.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points late after the interception. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Mahomes on 1st and 10.
We gave that up. I don't get why when you throw the ball, I never understood why the person you throw it to continue to run out of bounds, but the defender is smart enough to stop.
Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's reaches some 20 before stepping out.
2 seconds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing here just before halftime. A nice run here past the 35. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of
what he should have did, if he would have allowed that back to the dude that was behind him, he would have picked up them 2 blocks. Look, that's why he's stuck like that now. He hurt. His partner hurt. Look, he hurt his man.
Of the NFL,
you know what I'm saying?
Brock and I will be back right after this.
See, that's why I'm glad I got them 3, but 3 mattered. That's weird. Right.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
See, I would have respected this team more if they would have kept something.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
We're going to sniff you out.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Get out of here.
And he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest. Good. The intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Slot receivers headed left. He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And that's going to be
out of bounds.
He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we got that to you, y'all.
4th down call does not yield at first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Defense no championship.
They'll go with Hunt on the run. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It leads to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Back now, pressure coming. This one's caught. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal. Here's Hunt out the middle. The charge doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
go to him again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right.
And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no
Oh,
good.
come on, man. Y'all gotta stop that right there.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. He's got it down the sideline. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Complete to Cade Otton. Pistol. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up, 20.
Mayfield now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. He finds
I
Evans left
missed the
side.
tackle like a motherfucker.
And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
No, new chat.
The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 3rd down.
Third and long for Mahomes. Flushed out to his left.
Oh, he underthrew it.
And yet another interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
You guys see that chat? He underthrew it. I should have stayed in the pocket though, but it was crushing. He underthrew it. I should say swinging out. I should have sidestepped straight up.
Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going at it.
He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
That's crazy, Chuck. You guys see that, Chuck?
Just before the end of the 3rd. Well, he found himself Space to work
The
from there.
whole crazy part about it is I didn't do that throw yesterday.
No,
I
you
didn't do
run the
that
ball
throw.
down in the red zone, Kate. You're not always saying get touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed put 6 on the board for the offense.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
You sleep? Yeah. Okay. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You know,
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling and takes a deep brother. It's another interception. And the Buccaneers get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Baker out of the pistol. Setting up the running back screen. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits his running back. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers stretch into a 2-score game in the 4th. Close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push the lead up to 12. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Worthy now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Has room down the left sideline. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Tucker now on the return. Keeps away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Baker now from the gun. He's got a Mecca Egg. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down.
Hey, alert, alert, alert,
First
alert.
and 10 at the 32-yard line.
180. Watch out.
Baker now. Down the field. Evans has it. And they're going to bring him down just before he's able to break it across midfield. Pick up of 17. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers leading by 5. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Point it right. 180. Run.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Escapes out to the left. He's now hit. Mayfield loses the ball. And this is kicked out by the Chiefs. On the right sideline, there's space. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead.
Oh, shit.
Your game winner,
I hit the boy so hard, I took the ball from him.
But I just love what it illustrates, the want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere,
Hey,
anyone. You don't know when
I'm
that big
getting
play's
flipped
coming,
for
but you
sure.
gotta deliver, and they just did.
I'm
Extra
making
point
that
wouldn't do
clip
much
too
for him. They're going to go
hard
for 2 and try to make
instantly.
this a field goal game. And he's going to be taken down for the sack. They can't even get a throwaway on that 2-point
Look, I'm so
try.
hype off of that, like, that was crazy. I know my defense is so far, we can
Still
make it
reeling a
happen.
little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right
That
back with
dude's
this
gonna do
kickoff.
that right there.
Tucker now on the return.
Just speaks volume.
And pretty solid field position starting out
He's
here,
gonna
Ron.
make
He's
some
tackled at the
noise. He's
29.
gonna think about every play you do.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Setting up to pass. This is thrown towards the defender
I'm
instead.
telling you,
Man, he's the one
think
who makes
about
play
it.
the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
He was covered
Ball
by
still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try and get it into a Mecca Egbuka. So now it's going to be third and long.
and 10 yards.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, alert 33. 180. What's up?
Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He finds
Oh,
his running
missed
back.
it. I was right there.
Nicely done.
Dude,
That play
I'm
goes for
feeling
19
good, but
and a
off
new
the
set
goal.
downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 3.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for.
Dude, look, the dude getting stuck on one corner on this play every time.
Quite a bit. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Pistol. 180. Point it right. What's up?
Here he is to throw. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Alert. 180. Run. What's up?
Here's Baker. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
What's up?
Irving on the inside give. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. Kings, 180. What's up?
Here's Baker to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. So they call a timeout. That is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives the lead to the McCabe, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
That's why I call it.
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. One final shot here. On the move, hit it right. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game's over. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And there was no easing up. It took
I got my camera off, but I'm here.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker.
I got my camera on right now because I know. Right now, I'm drinking my herbal tea.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground.
Wait, what did you think it was?
Today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
What do you thought, Chad? I know, like, y'all better stop that. Your connection can't experience. I'm on a run.
This is Henry on second.
Look at that. Y'all see it. Like, and I am on the whole run. I put one. I was going to the whole Ethernet tape.
Jackson on 3rd and 1.
Did y'all see it? Somebody come on, Chad.
He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call. That's him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hello.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Offense in the hurry up here. First down. Here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I like his fast home, but the thing is, I thought it was short 2 goals for saving. Look at that fast holder, dude. Fast holder.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff.
He's going to come in time with everybody.
It's going to be 2nd down. It goes to the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Lamar back to throw. Complete. Derrick Henry.
Y'all see that, Chad? I'm here with my camera. I just got my camera off right now because y'all know I'm drinking my herbal teas.
So before they try it on 3rd and inches, a timeout's called. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Here's Lamar on the sneak.
So it's been 1-on-1, me and Lamar.
Play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak. We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry.
Right? That's Chris Jones. Meet Chris Jones, Derrick Henry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, report!
They'll work against the blitz. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Jackson throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point
Y'all seen
opportunity.
that?
A fail on
Like
the
that myself.
Well, the way they confidently marched down the field on that drive, a little bit surprised to see them struggle from just a couple yards out.
Can I tell you, Ken, I'm not all that surprised. I mean, the percentages tell you that these are not a gimme by any means. And now all you've done is just give me that defense a little bit of momentum.
He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with a great field position.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Back check.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. That's cut by Hollywood Brown. And he has this down to the 34.
Look at lag going. I see it.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 1st down here. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Working quickly here.
It's another Kansas City Chiefs.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out.
Guys right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear.
But I'll still hear check. Y'all see what I'm saying? I got pause it because they the music going.
It'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking
Yeah,
on
no,
the
you got
Kansas
it.
City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker,
Come on,
Jake
Chad.
Elliott, ready to
Let me
get
come
this
to
one
bed
started.
before this
And
happens.
we are underway from Arrowhead. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself.
Get off from me. Get off from me. I'm trying to bully that little boy. Get off from me. This ain't the Super Bowl. This the first one. This the first one. It's the first time when we've seen them boys. This ain't the second time.
On the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's getting it to the
I'll take that dude.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play
Man,
out.
Chad
And
Bailey up
they
there.
gave up no cutback angle.
Predict the
You know,
score. Tell me what y'all predict the score is going to be.
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Mahomes going to throw. They'll go screen here to
Oh,
Hunt.
come on.
And he got blown out. Losing yardage on the
I'm not
play back
stopping
at the
that.
44.
Look, I'm hurting.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once in a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got
You got see it? You got see the connection?
past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelce. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 27 yards. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
And that's kind of what we do.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go play action with Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
gotta run an
you
extra
can
play
often
with
mistime
himself.
that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Good run. Good run. But honestly, I have talked about, and that's crazy. Me and David just talking about this yesterday. This damn credit either because they just ran so far. But I can stop so far. Just, he gonna get one eventually.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches will think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here.
We can talk about the first we're gonna make the first tackle.
Into the end zone.
We got shit
These
with
two
the
teams
backfield.
all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's 2nd and 7. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey.
We about to be dots on Kelsey. I'm telling you.
For him in his first half alone, as he's got a first down on that last catch.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. No hesitations. He'll go right back to Kelsey. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
11 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Breaks through the contact.
Sitting
This
down.
return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. First down screen pass, good for
You want to get out there around that
Any
edge.
screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
up the middle with Barkley. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Still a couple yards short of the first.
You try to waste time while you want to. It's just
not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
Janelle, that was you. Did y'all see that? That was a pick from. Oh my goodness.
First down carry for Barkley.
And now they just trying to get it to him now. So they just trying to get it to him now. So
he has been terrific in this first half. They keep it with Barkley on first down. The tough throw gets him just inside the 10.
Hold him down, Chad.
But no further. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
22 seconds.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here. And that winds up a touchdown.
Beautiful touchdown.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Bunker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Chiefs 21, Eagles 14. Harrison Bunker and a kickoff 14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Harrison Bunker and a kickoff 14 City.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I'm back.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A gain of 43 yards. First down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. This is Smith with a grab. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know that's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time, it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
Here's Hurts to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
No more.
Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
That's how you feel?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of the second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word good to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit and ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
Over the middle, and it's caught by Rice. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Ripley! I got Louis! 15!
They go play fake. Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes will do it himself. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted.
Good job, man.
Great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone. And that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 121 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Look at that. Like, everybody was getting blocked out the way. Come on, I got to tighten that up.
Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best. He forces one there into potential daggers. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I think this one would arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get 8 before being stopped at the 28. The clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A handoff to Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Eagles have opened up. Two-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a two-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
22 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That'll be caught by Rice. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. All three timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Mahomes will throw. Mahomes will do it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Mahomes to throw it. And Mahomes will do it himself. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 35 yards. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Chiefs 28.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
14 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. Runs through the contact. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts. He's got his target. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
It was a good game to the league.
Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half for them. They trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before the season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles. And a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it, it's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And that is at the 10-yard line.
You see that,
inside the 10, mark it down at the 9.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. If they do things right from here on out, that should just about assure them.
Taken down here. That's how this one is going to come to an end. Well, partner, under the lights in prime.
You talking about coming out for the trying to sit
And off we go from Denver.
Come here.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kid team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's Stidham. Now they'll take this and run.
Well, he should have got that.
And he goes out of bounds.
He should have got that tackle.
An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Dragon 60. Tag. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now Stidham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warrior 70. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Here's Stidham to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to let this go deep.
You get that. You get that.
It's got a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
You need that.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let him fly early, and they hope that will keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Well, they sure is giving him a lot of time. I would have been booted out.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, down at the 31.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
They stay on the ground again at 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flew from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Yes, in the chat.
Kareem Hunt, 29 yards. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome as they sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Cougar 19, chap 60, chap 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now it's Stidham. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He's locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now it's Stidham. Complete. It's Franklin. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Stidham. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I'm trying to
So the big
figure
play
out
gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's taken down after a gain of 3.
He came back. I think some Chiefs players would do that.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Cup 19, Cup 70, Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Stidham. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Stidham from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Stidham. He gets his underneath to Dobbins. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Broncos.
Dobbins.
Hopefully you can see for everybody go, hey, you know, we seen the fumble coming. The way that boy is right there, Paul. Very good boys right there, Paul. You know.
As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the whole bar and finish in the end zone.
Looks good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So they've been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he stopped immediately there. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Broncos take over first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Stidham. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Michael Dana drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football, first and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
It's now second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh my God.
It's intercepted.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's go now. 70 line, Warriors, 17.
After the interception, here's Stidham. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Out of the gun, Stidham. Now he's going to step up and run. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. He'll try to pick it. Stidham hit, and he lost it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Stidham going to stay out there. They'll go for this. They'll try and throw forward with Stidham. He'll try to do it himself. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Trent McDuffie. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Hunt will try going up the middle. Taken down at the 42.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Finding room in midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. He set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They'll run with Hunt. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw at it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Really took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Mahomes now to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to.
I seen I couldn't even throw it to my dude because if you don't see it when I was playing across the left side, let's see how that was.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
It's hungry. Tomorrow came.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
I was hungry. Then tomorrow came. It took me.
They might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here. They start matching him point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Because I was about to push him. What?
Just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
He was going low, boy.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Lions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
There you go, chat.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the
Let's get
2nd
this
half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10.
Today on the window going on.
He'll drop to throw.
Good.
That's caught inside the 20.
Good top.
And they
Good
will
touch.
finally catch him, but not before he gets
Still
into
got
the
to work
end
for
zone.
it.
A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
From the gun, it's Stidham. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
2nd and 20 at the 21-yard line.
19 tight. Ready.
Now back to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Stidham. Over the
Ain't
middle.
no way he's
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Well, the defense circling now, 4th down and 7.
Let's go now. Rocco 80. Mustang 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught.
Good play. Good play. I'll give you that. I need that for Shonsky. That was a big play.
Extra point away from tying this game here in the
That
final
was a big
minutes.
play.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I
I
want to see
missed the
overtime. I'm
field,
selfish.
bro.
You obviously have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Oh, you better be lucky. You better be
This
lucky.
one's setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Yo, this one I'm talking about, baby.
And down at the 42. Great return.
We gotta get it somewhere, somehow.
Be after losing their lead. What a
You ain't done
big-time
nothing by
return to
taking
seize
it
the
from me.
momentum back.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27.
I was hungry. And then tomorrow, clean.
First of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
They run again with Hunt. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
That will be incomplete.
Let's go.
To have a touchdown there to give him some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Butker's kick here is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Hey, defense. Come on, you got one timeout.
It didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you.
They landed in the landing zone. Take that at the 20. I don't play with the Browns. I've been doing this. I ain't gonna say it. He made it popular. He got it. But y'all know what it's called. The Shadursky. He had his time now. It's time to come on. 50% completion, like that, and that ain't my phone. That's how it times my guys can drop it back. You know what I'm saying? Trying to throw my guys the ball and they drop it.
First and 10 here.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Stidham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Stidham. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it into the hands of Ingram. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35.
Oh, he used his last time out on the 32nd. I was adjusted to another play.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10. Here's Stidham. Finding Sutton. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
This is Spanish.
In this situation, no more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Here's first
down. They can't breathe at all.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
Stidham to throw it.
He'll
complete this to Ingram as tight end.
That's good.
He takes it across for the
We love it. We love it. We love it. Make it a game. Make it a game.
What a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done.
Good job.
The players to the guys
Good
calling
job.
the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
And points
Listen, if I'm stopping, I gotta click on Bolita myself. Madden.
Here's Mahomes.
That's coming.
He's taken down.
No,
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Mahomes will throw. Mahomes will do it himself. And it'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I'm going to tell you right now, the play I'm about to do, it's from the Super Bowl when we beat San Francisco.
To get it done.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
We got time to run jet chip swap, 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 swap.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Let's go now. Go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I'm ready to turn it good.
Touchdown. And in the final seconds, that was just about the camera on this game. This, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen.
You got the best of you on this one, my boy. I see you around again.
You were looking at a defeated team.
I see you around again.
And running with power here. So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff there at the
Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And a solid run back there. They'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Crowd begins with a pass. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find his man, and that's Jaden Higgins. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action. Stroud exiting the pocket right. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with a pick.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Schultz, the motion man. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
You can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver
and he'll take this one in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Loss of a yard.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Second down throw for Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st down.
What? Oh, wow. That was a good. He didn't jump off the level. I know y'all can.
And this is what offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, a carry for Hunt. And he gets this up close to the 40. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Mahomes on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's a run with Hunt. Whoa. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll get the 1st down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
I'm trying to score. That's a crazy thing.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. 3rd down coming up. Schultz, the motion man. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Schultz, the motion man. On 4th down, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. It's skid by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. 49-yard line.
Tony. Hey, south.
Here's Stroud. That's taken in by Marks. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud to throw. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, look how dangerous some of these throws have been. They're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now, Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
27 seconds.
7-yard line. Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 2-yard line.
Third and goal. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Teams practice these situations all week long, like down here in the tight red zone. You find yourself inside the 10-yard line, you're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down.
Get out of here. You see, I got it over there. I got the post that does it.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Jaime Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time is expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Vegas and Madden. The Vegas. It wasn't all
Certainly a tightly contested
but
first
it was
half.
very big in his
Expect more
hands.
of that here in the 2nd half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. Again, working deep downfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Kansas City. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, there's Kelsey. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here's second and goal. Hunt is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. On first down, it's Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
That's good, John.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, a loose football.
Did y'all see
Let's
it?
talk about ball security. I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
That one out wide for Martin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, it's Marks. He gets free. To the pylon, he's in. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Houston.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Mahomes now on second down.
Our throw here on the right
side falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And third down coming up.
You do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. To throw is Mahomes. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelce. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on fourth and long. Now Mahomes. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it, and it'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. The field goal is not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. 70 seconds left to go in this game. second and goal.
Yellow. I'll go look. Color. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that one complete to Rice.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and goal. Mahomes. He'll turn, and it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize.
That's going to be caught! Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
To the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's down on the other side of midfield, Markham at the 48-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final swing to the end zone. Now, 2nd and inches. One last shot now for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.
stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, it's our main event between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
To the air, Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the gun, it's Hunt. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third and long for Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's a gift to Hunt. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown. But not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. He has it at the 13. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First call here, coming from the shotgun. They'll go with her on the run. He'll scurry forward for a pick up of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Dynamic players. It's like
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Offense to the line fast. Third and long for him here. Chase down to his right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
They really always control that same year.
Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The ball heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40.
That was bad.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hey, volunteer.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. It's Chris Jones, an All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons, who took him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
I was holding. And then tomorrow, okay.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Oh, this is intercepted again. Picked up by Jalen Watson. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it climb like they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore, they play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Here's Hunt out the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward. Brought down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Running once more here with Hunt. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And we might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
On trying things up the gut. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
We got 10 seconds. Got a good point.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
There you go. We get the touchdown right here. He's about to quit.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. There's a design run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
I was getting the ball back there, though, but I was saying who got a chance to still come back.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Blackwell now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at moving quickly, trying to get set again.
I don't say he's too sloppy, but he's too sloppy.
1st down, Williams to throw. That's to Odunze again. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before goes here.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now Williams.
I just wasn't falling
He
like
takes
that.
it down to the 33. It's a
Let's see what
29-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 33-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. He's got it near the 8. And that's a huge hit there, but it's still able to power through it up for 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He brings it in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, good look for them.
See? I'm a fair person. I've been kicking it to you this whole time. When nobody give me a kick, guess what? You get no, you don't kick somebody. No more.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And it's Hunt on the carry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another run for Hunt. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running this with Hunt. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side. Offense in a hurry up here.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he has this one past the 50. It will start downhill into Bears territory. Working quickly here.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they are on him, short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go, it's Mahomes. And they'll turn it over
Just
on
a
down.
easy hold on.
Empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. It's still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Throw left side finds Burton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's got it, left side. And he gets the left foot just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Williams from the gun. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the red zone on 1st. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, King. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now and returned both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback.
Let's go.
Good job by David Watson. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the
Hard to believe they got him getting again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play. They did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Has it downfield working the left. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. That one's cut off one sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ for the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the 2 stay connected.
And the Chiefs cover up the kick. That is exactly why you rally to the football.
Oh, you got onside kick, especially for you to end up back there.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The give to Hunt. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. The first carry now, Rashawn Smith. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Nice play, straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. He's at midfield. 30. At the 20. The 10. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work.
Chiefs 33, Bears 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. He finds a doomsday downfield. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. And he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing love for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. He's got Moore once again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Bears 21. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Worthy now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're going to pass it here. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he has the Chiefs 1st down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. And timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Taking a shot for the end zone. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working.